चलो थोड़ी बात कर ली जाए. अरे अरे yeah. तो फिर क्या I used to record myself इस टाइम पे. I think जब मैंने रिकॉर्डिंग अपने आप को रिकॉर्ड करना स्टार्ट किया, जब मैं कितने 17-18 साल का था, मैं कॉलेज जा रहा था. एंड I still remember why I started recording my first video. I still remember the chick who had hurt me, जिसके लिए I recorded that video, and that video was basically about how hurt I felt, how betrayed I feel, and I was trying to explain that to the camera because wow, I don't think I spoke to anyone about it at the time. I'm thinking now that if I think that, then it'll change in my memory. So I'm actually thinking whether did I tell anyone that? Or did I tell anyone that it hurt me that much? Yeah, I think I did not tell anyone that it hurt me that much at the time. But I did make a video about it and spoke to the camera for I think 15 minutes, and I could barely make sense. I could barely express what I'm doing. I had a very stupid accent and could not articulate anything. 2018 it was, and right now it's 2025. 7 years. And I felt good after that, and I did record myself multiple times, and I think I have been recording myself. Um, and I have been recording myself for the past on and off 7 years. That's fucking good. That is fucking good. Now that I think I can actually make like a compilation of all the videos that I have and see the progress. The progress is gonna be good. It's gonna be a good video if I do that. If I choose to do that, yeah. And I think I'll do that one day. But the point of recording myself today is I am inspired by a couple of things that have happened around me, and majorly inspired by, I think it's just a chain of events that have happened one after the other, and that I've sort of becoming a doer rather than just a thinker and this thing. And my friends have pushed me for that. My girlfriend has pushed me the most. And circumstances, and I think doing that has changed my outlook on the world. I think I was a thinker. I was, I would think a lot. I could do this, I could do that, I could do anything. But now that I've started doing some things and I feel, okay, I can do this. The problem was just that I was not doing them. But now that I can do things, now that I am really open, now that I am all these things that I've always wanted to be, what is stopping me? What is that? Nothing is stopping me from being. It feels stupid not to put myself out there. I feel stupid, and now that I had to face the it's hard for me to admit, and it's hard for me to delude myself anymore as well after the trip I've had. Yeah, suddenly I think I've become a lot honest to myself lately, a little bit too honest to myself and people around me, I'd say. So yeah, now that I cannot lie to myself and I'm observing myself, I was disturbed. I was disturbed by this I thought an idea which I'm gonna speak about in a second. I was disturbed in it because I was disturbed. I could not make sense of it. I realized my behavior, my patterns is I just ignore it and I just numb myself with things. Whether it's alcohol or either it's um, playing games or either it's just watching Instagram. That's what has been my pattern, I think. As soon as there's like a conflict in me and I don't know what to do, I don't know the answer, and just or maybe I'm afraid to find the answer, so it just yeah. So basically, it's a couple of things. It's the trip I've had. It's the I think the acid shows. I shouldn't say that. It's the trip I've had. You eat something and or you take something and it's just it's set to just lose your all your layers, all your you see things as they are without your defenses and everything. And I thought I could just do that on my own, and maybe that's true, or just didn't have the people around me who would entertain all my bullshit talk and questions. And yeah, people, I think they reach their limit pretty quick because I am fucking annoying. And as in the last video, I might be a narcissist, which that was the question in the last video. Am I a narcissist? Everybody, my sister, all my close friends said, yes, I am. And as being a narcissist, I would disagree. No, I I don't know. I'd like to defend myself. I don't think I am. I don't think I am because I think I have tendencies, but I think everybody has those tendencies. Everybody has a lot of these thoughts, and it's or maybe I used to think that way, but now, as reality is hitting me, as life is hitting me, I have become so much more empathetic. I think since last year, I've been very empathetic, and I'm like, yo, yeah, see, and I'm feel like I'm so much better than everybody else. Okay, hey, you don't understand when life will happen to you, when things happen, uh, you will understand. And when I'm not, when I'm talking about life happening, I'm saying I had a tragedy, and last year, so that put things in perspective. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm more empathetic, I'm more this, and acting made me very empathetic as well. I was very empathetic. I became very empathetic and I understood, and I was trying to tell people like, oh yeah, this is what you should care about, that is what you should care about. But then again, I had like what my friend described to me. I had this sense of self that I thought that I'm better than them, and it would show. I think that's why they noticed, and that's why they called it out. Okay, I thought that I was better than them. I was better than people, and yeah, I still have that. I still have that, but it's not like I'm not empathetic. I understand people. I give them leeway, and even though I don't, it hurts. They have hurt me, and people hurt me, and they might not feel the best, but I can empathize with them, and see, okay, yeah, this is what. So I don't really hate anybody, and if I hate anybody, I feel like, okay, you know what, you shouldn't hate somebody, and I try to say I just don't understand, I try to justify them in my head. Yeah, it's probably because of what they've been through, what they are going through, and it's just not easy. Yeah. So it's fair, like they could do a lot to get better from where they are, but so could everybody, but not everybody can, and it's hard for some people, and it is hard. It's just simply hard. That is it. Yeah, and yeah, and if I am their friend, if I'm not their friend, everybody deserves a leeway. Nobody deserves to just be judged like that. But then again, I am a lot judgmental. But again, I'm losing the track of the track and point of this conversation is I've been in trouble for the past 2 days because I went out for this couple of Diwali parties and I realized I was so conscious, you know. I was pretty conscious and I'm usually, and that's not what I thought of myself, and that's not how I was when I left Bombay per se. Mumbai, yeah, when I left Bandra, when I was living there, and I think it's probably what is because what all has happened last year, and you know people who are upset they say, oh you've changed and you know you're not the same, you're not this thing, what happened to you again? I'm like, you know, I'm just a bit more serious, and I feel, you know, for part of the period I felt more fragile last year, and in some ways I still sort of do feel fragile, you know. Coming back to the point, Ki, I felt the level of consciousness that I haven't, the self consciousness that I haven't felt in a while, and I'm like, hey, why am I becoming this? And you know, just thinking, judging people, and thinking, oh, this is cool, this is not cool, this person's cool, this is not cool, and I also found myself people pleasing, you know, which I am the last, which I thought I don't do, which I'm nice, but I don't people please. But I think I was maybe in some way I was people pleasing, and I was just and I'm trying to say that in a nonchalant way because just fucking hate that side of me and the thought that I did that. But yeah, yeah. Anyway, I did accept that though. For that's okay. Being truthful to yourself, and in accepting that and everything that I downloaded Instagram. I'm not on Instagram most of the time, and I downloaded Instagram. I sometimes download it, and I saw everything that was there on Instagram, and it's really good. My feed is actually really good. It slaps, yeah. It just motivated me so much, you know. Just like, okay, why aren't you putting yourself out there? Why aren't you putting your ideas out there? Why aren't you trying to do this, trying to do that, and you know, just one because it's like, okay, earlier you were conscious with this thing and you know, you could not accept yourself, and you can right now, and you like what you are, you care less about what others think, and yeah, you can do this now, you can do this now. So that's the thing I have in my head for 2 years. The barriers are now that I am running a business full time, takes all my time. I don't have much time apart from it, which I think I'm not running the most efficient way. I've learned a lot. Personally learned a lot, and I've made my business more efficient than what it was before. But then again, I started from like very. I started again from nothing in this business. I literally knew nothing. So I think people even for things that for someone who's worked a year or two in their life, some things that would be given some structure or some this thing that they would know and they would start that way. I did not have that. So I think I learned, I spent a lot of time learning very like basic managerial things, basic work thing, basic timeline thing, which I'm still not on timelines right now, and on anything. I think we're running, we're out. Yeah, we're not on timelines. Yeah, and just thinking about work has given me stress, right? So much stress, and I think I take so much stress about work. So I've learned to sort of take less stress and just be fine with what's happening. Basically, learned a lot about my work, and I can talk about my work for hours, but yeah, and about the team and about what I think how I should run my work, and I read books for that, and that really helped me give me an idea because I don't have a mentor, I don't have anybody, and coming back to the thing that I'm avoiding to say out loud and put it out there is that I accepted to myself that I can't use that word. I can't. There's so much judgment I have for this word that I can't use that word. The word is influencer. Yeah, I was just my mind was just, I want to make videos and put it out there. I just, I just didn't want to say the word influencer because I have so much judgment towards it. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I want to do that. I can't still say it. Yeah, I want to do that, and I think I did not when I was. I can remember a 22-year-old version of me saying to other people like, "Oh no, I would not. That's not what I want to be. That's not how I want people to look at." And I can see myself, I saying, that things I've said before. Yeah, Ki, if I wanted to, I could just be an influencer or something tomorrow, and now I'm contemplating, okay, how am I gonna be? What am I gonna, it sort of makes you nervous when you actually do it. So, a sort of humbling moment as well. But I just seriously believe, and I know and think, thought, and to be honest, maybe still think, yeah, that I can. And I can, I know that's not the point of, thing is, I think I wanted that. I wanted to, but I don't know. I'd never had it. I've thought of it that way. You know, the judgment didn't let me put the ideas and thoughts and everything that I wanted to do. The videos I wanted to make, the things that I wanted to, the people that I wanted to collaborate with, do this, put myself out there. It did not. Yeah, and now I realize that, and still, I think I have lot of judgment. I have a way to go, but I want to do it. At least I've gotten comfortable in front of the camera. Earlier, if the runtime was 5 6 minutes, I'm like, bro, I'm not making sense. I'm just fucking, yeah, I'm just ruining my storage, and that would not want me to record videos. Okay, I'm just ruining storage. I don't have anything. I should maybe articulate better. I should think better. I should write maybe what I want to talk about in the video. And I have tried that as well when I started doing. So the level of consciousness, and everything, you know, you can see. But at least I don't have that now. So that's what I think, or maybe that's just what I think. Um, yeah. Also, I'm a little bit more sure of myself. I have been since I've started working, and yeah, thanks to my girlfriend, friends, everybody, and the things. And last year, time teaches you. Oh, somebody is here. It was a good video. Should I end it this time? I want to record a second part of this as well, or maybe watch them. But I don't do that. I don't edit. I just post.